Hey everyone, it's Rochelle here with Losing It on Keto. And in this video, I'm going to make a protein-sparing modified fast quesadilla. I'm actually going to make two. And I'm going to make them in the air fryer, although you can make them in the skillet. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use, I was debating, rather than putting them right on the parchment paper, I'm going to put them in the basket, or the rack. So I've got my homemade tortillas that I recently made. I'll link in the video. So I had froze these, they're defrosted. And I've got some cheese. I've got I've shown this on the channel before. I like the sheep cheese. It's much creamier than coming from the cow. So this is the sheep cheddar cheese, raw milk. I really like this from Nordic Creamery. I get this at my local grocery store. So I've got one serving of this, which is 28 grams. And that's 11 grams of fat. I'll give you the macros for this whole thing here. And then I'm just using the organic True Story oven roasted chicken breast. Super clean ingredients. Just organic chicken breast. And a little water, and then 2% or less of sea salt, organic vinegar, organic onion powder, and organic pepper. So super clean there. So that's going to be the inside of the quesadilla. So I've got everything weighed out. So like I said, 28 grams of the cheese. And then I'm using 2 ounces of the chicken, or 56 grams. So I'm just going to spread this on the tortilla. Get the other one. I'm putting cheese first on the 1/2. Then I'm adding the chicken. And then, as you saw, I put a little bit of chicken on this side here, because the idea is you want that to melt and then hold it together. And now I've got a little bit more chicken. A little bit more cheese. I'm going to do the same with this. Okay. There is that. Now I'm going to season this with a little salt. This should be super simple, made simple by the fact that I already had the tortillas made. And I'm going to fold this over and kind of smash it. And I'm going to put this in the air fryer at 350. Do the same thing here. Fold this over, kind of smash it down. And my beautiful homemade tortillas stay nicely folded. So I'm going to put this in. I'm going to try, I don't need to flip it over because I've got this that's going to circulate. I don't know, I'm going to try about 5 minutes. I'll come back in the next segment and let you know how long. Okay, I just took these out. I actually took them out at the 5-minute mark, and they were pretty good, but I had this thought of just spritzing them. I don't know why I didn't think of that before I put it in. So I did spritz both sides for both with this here. Just really just light, just a spritz, like I said, just to crisp it up a little more. And then I put it on for about another 2 minutes, so about 7 minutes total. So these are still super hot. But look at that, you guys. Nice and melted cheese. You can't beat that. So if you're curious, let me get this out of the way and then I'll tell you what the macros are here. And I've got the macros for the two. If you want less for a meal, then, you know, make one and cut this in half. So the macros are both combined 274 calories, 38 grams of protein, 13 grams of fat, 2 total carbs, 1 net carb. And of course, almost all the fat is coming from the cheese. So let's look at that. Fantastic. And like I said, I appreciate the fact that this was easier because I already had the tortillas made. Oh my goodness, is that outstanding. Wow. That is spectacular. Wow. That is awesome, you guys. And again, it's just amazing the flavorful meals you can have with protein sparing modified fast with the macros. But this is fantastic, you guys. Look at that. And that's just one serving of the cheese. And I could see having just this as one of the protein meals versus both. It depends on how you want to break up your protein targets during the day. Okay? Guys, there you go. PSMF quesadillas. I couldn't believe that when I thought of that, I was like, wow, I haven't put a video out on that before. But I have now. Hope you incorporate this into your way of eating. That'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching.